Thanks for joining us and welcome to Data Source Mobility Reviews. Today we're going to take a deep dive look at the new Toughbook H2, an exciting product from Panasonic that's designed for field service and healthcare applications, or anytime you need a really mobile device to take with you, really wherever you go. So this is a tablet form factor, but it's a full Windows-based machine running an i5 processor, 4 gigs of RAM standard, and it's truly a very, very efficient mobile workstation. You can use this even if you're using it at your desk or at a situation where you've got docked. You can even use this to power an external monitor or keyboard or mouse, etc., because of the tremendous power and capability that you get here. Now, this is a Toughbook. This is what they call their ultra-mobile line of, or ultra-rugged rather, line of mobile computers. It is really, really tough. Matter of fact, it's built to mil standard 810G and IP65. It's designed to take a 6-foot drop to concrete. It is fully sealed. You can literally spray this thing down to with a hose. You can even use it as a hammer, which you may have seen us do once or twice before. So it really builds on that 16, 17 years now of heritage that Panasonic has as the world leader in rugged mobile computing. It's, as I said before, completely sealed. It has options for a 2-megapixel camera, a barcode reader, RFID and smart card reader, and a fingerprint as well. So let's take a look at some of the ports that are on here, and so you'll understand what the product is able to accomplish for you. It has the USB port built in right here. This is different than what we had with the earlier version of the Toughbook H series, which didn't have a USB. Over here you'll see the access for battery number 1. Interestingly enough, if I pull that out, the unit is still operational because it's now operating off of battery number 2 over here. So very small battery, very lightweight. You can fit into a lab coat, a pocket, or whatever you have, or just simply pick one off of the 4-bay multi-chargers that are available so that you can have continuous operation. You've got 2.5 to 3 hours per battery, so 5 to 6 hours total. And what this means for you is you're able to go really 24/7. You run them for one battery, go grab another one when it gets run down, or at your convenience, because it's always going to be able to run off of this one until you're able to do that. This screen is absolutely fantastic. It is able to be used in so many different lighting conditions. Now, unfortunately, when you're showing this on camera, it doesn't really work very well because of the way the camera picks up the screen. But we have the option here of, I'm just going to click into their little toolbar that pops up. You can see I've got the brightness turned almost as low as it can possibly go. And that, essentially what that's meaning is that if we turn this thing up, it's going to blow out what you wouldn't even be able to see it very well on the camera. When you're outdoors in direct and full sunlight, I mean noontime at the equator, the sun coming right down on top of you, you will still be able to see this screen. It actually has the ability to use the power or the light coming from the sun to make it just get brighter and brighter and brighter. So you've got great visibility in any lighting condition. And we're really impressed with how they've done that. The nit rating is something to the effect, it's 6,000 when you've got direct sunlight behind it, which is really fantastic. Since we're in the little dashboard here, let's go ahead and take a look. You'll see it's got the battery meters on there. You have a display switch, which you can use for moving rotating the display inside of there. And you have the ability to make some changes in the advanced settings so that you can go in and make adjustments to the buttons you'll see right here and make those run certain applications and utilities for you. Okay, so let me go back to the ports. Up here at the top, you'll see something rather unique. It has an Ethernet connection here, and believe it or not, a serial port connection. Now, why would somebody want serial port? Well, in a field service application or in a diagnostic world, you need to be able to plug into some legacy devices, and Panasonic recognizes that, and that's why they still supply the serial port on a number of their products that are used in a really mobile and in a mobile application. Over here, you'll see here the port which gives you access to DC power, so you can recharge the batteries. Of course, anytime you dock the unit into its cradle or to a wall mount, it's going to be providing power to the batteries and recharging there. Here you'll see the cover, which has the battery number 2. And that's it for all the ports, accessories on here. Here's the buttons that we mentioned before, which have some automatic settings, but these are user settable. On the back, very important to point out, this great hand strap. Do you notice this whole time I'm carrying it by this fantastic handle right here, which is also very rugged and durable? It's a great way to carry this unit around, but then once you get to the place of actually doing the work, you're going to use the hand strap, which gives you some assurance that you've got this unit held nice and solid and it's not going to be dropped. And you're going to be able to do the job that you need to do. Up at the top, you've got the stylus, so that when you're putting the stylus on the screen, it's actually not going to pick up the pressure from my hand. However, if you have the stylus put back in place over here, you're going to be able to use the world's oldest stylus, right, which is your finger, and use the pressure-sensitive display to do whatever it is you need to do. Great solution, great tablet, fully rugged, really strong processing power with i5 and a 4 gigabyte standard memory load. Also has the ability on this device to give you wide area wireless, also known as cellular, or data for the data connection, and a GPS module built in. There's a tremendous amount that you can do with this device, and we're really glad to be able to present it to our customers. Thanks for joining us today.